U.S. Marines, brothers, they train to do 50 to 70 push-ups without stopping, okay? Navy and Air Force, about 40 to 50 push-ups in 2 minutes, okay? Now, what is the point to this introduction, you guys? Stand the fuck up and do a minimum of 40 push-ups. Minimum. That is the physical fitness test that offers push-ups or pull-ups. Let's start, you guys. You are listening to the Masculine Mindset Show, a podcast for men to develop a backbone, a masculine purpose, if you will, and get more physically attractive, and even become more mentally healthy. All you men listening, I turn nice introverts into fit, self-entitled savages, if you will. And you might even become a little cocky as a result of your G status. More importantly, you guys, I also show you how to flirt and date more women and seal the deal. Just look at the show notes. They are all on my blog articles. Let's get into the content. Part 1. Discipline over motivation. Brothers, I have to make myself clear before I start. Check the show notes, okay? Alpha Body Boot Camp. I want to make myself clear to all of you. This program is not at all easy. A lot of you know by now, I have kind of released the core mechanism of what's entailed in the program, all right? It is PPL. Now, listen to this testimony real quick. I had my first group workout with Adam Scott tonight. It was so beneficial physically and made such a difference in my mindset. Adam's heart is filled with so much kindness, and he displays such an interest in all of us attending his classes that I left there sore, but invigorated and confident that despite physical limitations, I would succeed. This, again, is on my sales page. So, check the show notes again, you guys. I am definitely not going to be doing this that much longer. I'm telling you, this is like exclusive for readers of my blog only. Check the show notes now, and let's start. Now, first and foremost, you guys, want you to comprehend this right now. Part 1 is discipline over motivation. Discipline over motivation. Let me break this down for you right now. Motivation is for tourists. Discipline is for fucking soldiers. Motivation is a feeling. It comes and it goes. Alright? It does not last. External motivation is what a lot of guys train for. Okay? Also, attention. You want attention, you guys. A lot of people, they train for attention. It's stupid. Honestly, women are meant to train for attention, not men. As men, you are meant to train for basically fucking war. Guys, listen to me. I know I'm not like in the Marines right now, but I'll tell you what. I once was almost recruited. I was almost recruited once. This is a true story. Listen up right here. I was almost recruited in the Marines when they saw that I could do 20 pull-ups, unassisted, wide grip, in full range of motion. So, let me make myself clear right now. If you want to train like a fucking soldier, listen to this podcast, you guys. Because I know, I had a friend who was in war, you guys. Drew Yaris. He told me all about this too. I'm going to tell you right now. Men are meant to train like fucking soldiers. Not like a gym rat, like a fucking soldier. Now, this is what I'm going to say right now, okay? This is what I'm going to say right now. Alright? I have an idea of the workouts in the Marines. How do I know this? Because, like, as I said, you guys, a friend of mine passed away. We talked before he passed. Now, just get my book to learn all about that. 77 Ways to Develop a Masculine Mindset. I start out with a story on how that man left us too soon. Anyways, let's keep fucking going. Now, the point is this, you guys, right now. Listen to me. What happens is motivation is a feeling. It comes and it goes. You're hyped for a week, but you buy pre-workout, you hit the gym hard, and then life fucking slaps you. It throws you a shit sandwich. You think, oh, what the fuck is going on here? Stress hits. Work piles up. You're tired. And you suddenly feel that motivation go down. What happens as a result, you guys? You fucking vanish off the face of this earth. You won't even return to the gym. And that right there is why weak men stop fitness. They stop. okay? You go back to being average. The man who only moves when it feels good. That right there is fucking feminine, soft energy in a man, okay? Don't do that. Just don't do that. Soldiers don't move that way. They don't sit around asking, do I feel like getting up at 5 a.m.? Fuck no. The mission demands it. So when they get up, the body follows orders. I'll tell you what, you guys, I've actually had several people tell me, Adam, you would probably survive a lot of the training in the Marines. So a lot of that is inspired by this podcast today. Okay, that is for sure. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you guys, the reason I'm not in the Marines right now is due to the fact that I've lost friends. Okay, they're traumatized. Like, get my book and read about it. But here's the thing, you guys, I want you to listen up right now. Okay, the point is you train like a fucking soldier. That's the point. Okay, now, as I said, when the mission demands to wake up at 5 a.m., you fucking get up at 5 a.m. The body follows orders. That's the shift weak men never make. They're slaves to their emotions instead of being in command of them. Okay? Every man listening needs to ask himself, am I running on emotion or am I running on orders? Because if you live your life waiting for the right mood, you're already fucked, you guys. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. And honestly, that's the full reason I built my program, Alpha Body Bootcamp. The title aside, you guys, honestly, that program is strictly PPL, and you are going to fucking feel it in your body. I get people telling me all the time, Adam, these workouts are fucking hard, because they're meant to be hard. Now, I'm not going to give you like another fun workout, okay? It's a system designed to rewire you into a man who shows up no matter what. When you commit to the program, training is no longer optional. It's not, oh, do I feel like it? Oh, fuck that bullshit, you guys. Come on, are you kidding me? You're going to work out when you feel like it? That is seriously the biggest pussy-ass shit ever. Anyways, let's keep fucking going. Here's the kicker, you guys. Here's the kicker. Once you stop negotiating with yourself on trying to tap your way out of it, you'll notice something crazy happens. You stop skipping workouts. You stop giving excuses, and discipline spills into the rest of your life, okay? A high tide rises all boats. We heard that saying. It's true, you guys. It's fucking true. Suddenly, you're not flaking on business moves. You're not hesitating with women. You're more decisive, right? Guys, listen to me. Women are attracted to decisiveness. Don't fucking forget that. You're not dragging on your feet. That's what I meant. You're not dragging on your feet. You've trained yourself to move on command. And that's what makes you dangerous. So, I'm gonna say this one more time, you guys. Men are meant to train like fucking soldiers. Let's get to the next part, okay? Part 2, you guys. Strength is survival. Here's what men don't get. Strength isn't just about how much you bench. Strength is survival. On the battlefield, weak bodies equal dead bodies. You can't carry your gear. You can't drag your brother out of the fire. You can't hold the line. You're done. Guys, have you heard some of my podcasts? I talk about how people who don't work out are fucking casualties. It's honestly true. Like, I have the fucking chills right now. Holy moly. Wow, okay. Weak men are casualties. That gave me the chills. Alright, let's keep fucking going. So, listen up, you guys. On the battlefield, weak bodies equal dead bodies. Okay? Here's what you do. Instead of whining like a wimp, okay? Because I'll tell you what, you guys. When I hear men whine, I honestly want to kick them in the face because they're fucking idiots. Men are not meant to whine. They need to understand that whining is feminine, pussy-ass energy that puts you in that victim, oh, woe's me, I can't catch a break mindset. Honestly, it's fucking ridiculous. Guys, listen to me. Dating tip here, I'll give one dating tip. Your mindset, if it's ever a victim mindset, that is the most unattractive shit a woman can ever hear in a man. So let's keep moving forward. Weak bodies equal dead bodies, okay? You can't carry your gear. You can't drag your brother out of fire. You can't hold the line. You're done. You're not an asset. You're a liability. So, here's the thing, you guys. If I notice that, look, I don't say this to people. I hold myself back because I know better. But a lot of times when I hear them say, Adam, I'm not feeling like it today, I honestly think, okay, you're a lost cause. You're a fucking lost cause if you say that to me. You honestly are a lost cause. You think you can't even work out because you don't really feel like it. Really, you guys? Really? That's ridiculous. Aside from that, let's get back to the content. Translate that into the real world. Weak men don't literally die, but they might as well. I know it sounds harsh, right? Stay with me. They get overlooked. They get disrespected, okay? I'm not saying that in a literal sense, all right? So I'm not trying to be like, oh, weak men die. No. They just get overlooked. It's that simple, you guys. So don't get super fucking offended by this. But anyways, the point is they get used. Women don't desire them. They disrespect them, you guys. Listen to me. I've said this so many times on my podcast. So many times. But women lose respect for men without a strong frame. Okay? Let's keep fucking going. Every time you step under the bar, you're training for more than muscle. You're proving to yourself, I can carry the weight. I can endure pressure. I can push past pain when everything in me wants to quit. Okay, so something that I really love that Wes says, Wes Watson, you guys, he says, crucify the flesh, all right? What does that mean? In my words, what I would say that means in my words is you fucking sacrifice everything you've got in every single fucking workout, okay? Now let's keep fucking going. All right, you guys? So, I'll say that again, you guys. This is what happens when you step under the bar. You're proving to yourself, I can carry the weight. You're proving to yourself, I can endure the pressure. You're even proving to yourself that you can push past pain when everything in you wants to quit. That right there, that's survival conditioning. And here's the thing. Life is chaos. Life will throw you loss, betrayal, setbacks, and you need to be ready for it, you guys. You need to be fucking ready for it. So if you want to train like a fucking soldier, understand that life will make you train like a soldier if you think that you have it all figured out, you guys. Big mistake I made years ago. My ego got in the way, okay? Never act like you have it all figured out, you guys, because you don't, okay? You think you're the fucking expert on health? No, you're not, okay? You think you're the fucking expert on dating? No, you're not. You think you're the fucking expert on money? No, you're not. You're always growing. You're always improving. You're always learning. Don't act like you have it all figured out, you guys. Listen to me, I am down to like almost 4% body fat. I still have improvements to make in my health and fitness. So let's keep fucking going. That's why so many men today, right now, they collapse, they break, they crack when things get hard. They've never built the physical backbone to handle the storm, okay? When you're strong, the world feels different. Problems shrink. People don't look down at you anymore. They look up to you. And deep down, you know, if things went south, I could handle it. That's why I tell my guys in my program, training isn't just about aesthetics. It's about becoming unshakable, unbreakable, and completely, immune to people's tests. Because you guys, listen to me. You can train, but still act like a fucking beta. And what I mean by that is this, you guys. The only reason I'm saying that right now is because some good-looking guys, they don't even know how to freaking deal with girls, even when they're training hard in the gym. Because they think, oh, it's all about training hard. No, it's not. You have to know how to pass her tests, all right? I'm not going to get to that right now, but let's keep fucking going. Mental warfare. This is the next part. Soldiers don't just build bodies, they build minds. And this is where most men completely miss the point. Any clown can do curls when he's motivated. But when you're on your 8th set, lunges burn. Your body's screaming at you. You don't want to run anymore if you're like out on a marathon. You want to like jog, right? Guys, I actually ran track a long time ago. I did the 100-meter sprint, true story. And I remember, guys, I will call myself out here, and I remember I would slow down when I would get to the very end, because I got tired, you guys, but I'll tell you what right now. I remind myself at that time, the work doesn't start until you get fucking tired, okay? So that's how I got past that limit that I knew I had. I placed on myself, you guys. So the point here is this, you guys, learn to call yourself out. Now, if you don't call yourself out, how can you grow? That's the point, right? Anyways, when you're on your 8th set of even tricep kickbacks or any exercise that you're doing, doesn't matter what you're doing, or even like fucking leg extensions, the point is this, you guys, your body's screaming and the voice in your head is begging for you to quit. That's when the real war begins. That's when mental warfare kicks in. In the military, you're conditioned to operate under chaos, fatigue, hunger, fear, uncertainty. How do I know this? As I said, you guys, I had conversations with my friend Drew Yaris before he passed. You learn to shut down that inner bitch voice and move anyway. That's why the toughest soldiers aren't always the biggest, but they're always the hardest. Their mind, you guys, it's mental. This is what I mean when men train like soldiers. You need to understand that your mindset is everything. Their mind has been weaponized, okay? That's exactly what training is supposed to do for you. Every rep, every set, every drop of sweat is a battle against yourself. It is a mental competition. You're either reinforcing weakness or you're carving steel into your mentality. When you rack that last rep after your body told you to quit, you've just planted a flag in the enemy territory. You're hardened as your will, okay? I'll say that one more time. You're hardened as your will, okay? Here's why this matters, you guys. Resilience is everything in the gym. Transfers to every single area of your life. Business, dating, relationships. Any man can say, oh, I train, that's cool. But a man who knows how to push past fatigue under the bar will push past rejection in sales, okay? A man who doesn't fold under heavy weights won't fold when a woman tests him. And a man who doesn't negotiate with pain doesn't negotiate with fear. That's why I say your body is your battlefield. Your mind is your weapon. You sharpen it, and every time you transfer that intention in every area of your life, you will become the man that is resilient. So guys, listen to me. Let's get to part 4. This is the last part. Alright, you guys, this is the Dark Edge, part 4. Here's what separates the soldiers from the civilians, okay? The soldiers from the civilians. They're not afraid of the dark. Civilians chase comfort. They want safe spaces, soft lives, and permission slips for everything they do. Soldiers, they embrace the shadows. They embrace their dark side, you guys. They know controlled aggression, even controlled power. As I talk, listen to me. I have a full book on fucking controlling your power. Check the show notes. 77 ways to develop a masculine mindset. I know I talk about, masculine mentalities, right? But here's the thing, you guys. It's more about controlling that aggression. It's really what that book is about. Like, it's so many topics covered in that book. But huge topic is power in that book. But anyways, the point is this, you guys. Civilians chase comfort. They want safe spaces, soft lives, and permission slips for everything that they do. Soldiers, they embrace the shadows. They know controlled aggression is the difference between life and death, okay? Here's the fucking truth, you guys. Most men don't want to admit, but you have a dark side. Every man does. That part of you that wants to dominate, that wants to win at all costs, that wants to be feared more than loved. As we all know, you guys, if you're in my Machiavelli podcast, it's better to be feared than to be loved. Niccolo Machiavelli, okay? Right? Most men bury that. Soldiers weaponize it. That's why I cover silent rake and demonic rake. These aren't just archetypes for seduction. They're ways of carrying yourself. Silent rake is the shadow presence. The man who doesn't need to speak loudly because everyone feels him when he walks in. Demonic rake, that's controlled chaos. It's aggression. It's masculine power with precision. It's knowing when to unleash and when to hold back, and doing both without hesitation. When you start training like a soldier, you begin to access this part of yourself. That part that doesn't flinch. That part that leans into the fight instead of avoiding it. That part that can look someone in the fucking eyes and they just know this man is not to be tested. Now, a few days ago, you guys, I want to tell you a true story. This girl I work with, she said, Adam, you look like you're about to kill someone. I'm like, interesting. She saw that part of me that I know I have. But anyways, that's aside the point. The honest distinction between that and how to control it is you need to understand that men are meant to have killer instincts, you guys. This is what separates like the soldiers from like the boys, okay? I know this sounds harsh, but stay with me. Let's make this clear right now. It doesn't mean you're walking around trying to start fights. It means you carry a readiness, a sharp edge under the calm. People can feel it. Women can sense it. Men can feel it too. It's the kind of presence that makes the world treat you differently. Because deep down, everyone knows violence is still the ultimate language, and you're fluent in it. That's the edge weak men can never understand. They think it's wrong. They think it's, oh, let's be a peacemaker. No, you guys, listen to me. I have a friend is very much like a peacemaker. But here's the thing. What my friend still does understand, though, is you're not to be fucked with. Okay, that's the fine line, you guys, is you need to understand that you have to have that strong, masculine, dominant frame to know that you're not to be fucked with. Okay, enough said. Now, they train for comfort and they train for looks. That's what men train for. But you need to understand that training like a soldier is how to separate yourself from the men to the boys. Okay, let's keep fucking going, you guys. I'm gonna wrap this bad boy up. This is my challenge to all of you. Let's finish this podcast only the way a soldier would. Every man listening right now needs to make a choice. You're either gonna keep training like a gym tourist, chasing pumps, skipping leg days, pretending that half-ass effort will save you, or you're going to start training like your life depends on it, because it does. Weak men get ignored. Weak men get used. Weak men get walked on. The world doesn't respect or care about your excuses. It only respects results and strength. So here's a challenge. For the next 30 days, I want you to train like you're in the trenches. You're a fucking soldier. No more skip days. No easy way outs. No whining. Every rep is survival. Every set is a mental warfare. Okay? Every workout is proof that you're not a liability, you're a weapon. You choose discipline over motivation. Soldiers are built, not born. Now the question left is, which side of history are you on? Are you going to actually do the work, or are you going to be a fucking pussy? Listen to me, you guys. Check the show notes. Get into my program now. Enough said. If you haven't went in it, you're missing out big time. A lot of guys are already saying, Adam, that's insane. I tell you all the time, every workout, get through it, just do it, and don't give me any excuses. Leave me a 5-star review. I love you guys. Peace.